Hey guys, welcome back to Art Party Now. I'm John McClain, the artist, and today we're going to be drawing another one of my favorite characters of all time from arguably the greatest animated film of all time, Pinocchio. So stick around and enjoy the art. Alright, so as you can see, I've got Pinocchio all sketched out in pencils, and for those of you who want to know how to draw the pencil lines, you can click the link in the description and watch the video how to draw Pinocchio with pencils. For those of you guys who just want to dive right in and go straight to the Sharpies, let's rock and roll. So one of my favorite characters of all time, Pinocchio. So let's try and do this right. So as usual, I like to start with the eyes. I put a little extra detail into his eyes on this one. So I'm going to use the fine point Sharpie, but as usual, got the king size Sharpie, fine point Sharpie. So you use whatever works for you. Fine point Sharpie to pupils. And I put two little highlights in here. You can do one. I just wanted to take this a little bit of an extra level.
Drop that.
So now we're going to draw his nose, a little bit of a curving line right between the eyes. Perfect. Then we can do his mouth here. S-curve line, the other corner of his mouth, and a nice big smile here. Got that, looking fantastic. Then up above his eyes, I'm gonna put in his eyebrows with the fine point Sharpie again. I'm not sure if I want to just color them black, or if I want to go back and color a different color later. Alright, so now I got the basic shapes on his face. So now, right along his eye here, there's kind of a little bit of his cheek. So one line for his forehead, a little bump for the cheek. ear over here. And then right under his mouth, there's this little line, so we want to leave space when we do his cheek. And just go there.
Drop that.
And there.
Yeah.
And do that one. Little line for his ear there. And then Pinocchio's got kind of this classic hairstyle here, so right out of his ear we do another kind of S shape. And then this big line, but not all the way to his bottom of his ear, but just above the bottom.
Drop that. Yeah.
Alright, perfect. So then do his hat. So once we have his hair, yeah, so far this is looking fantastic. So if you're following along, I hope that you are. I hope that you're having fun. I would usually do stuff from the top and work to the bottom here, so. A little bit of a point on the top of his hat there. I'll make it too pointy, but don't make it too round. And he's got kind of this band going through his hat there. And then we just gotta put the classic feather in the cap.
Drop that. Yeah.
Alright, beautiful. So now you got Pinocchio's head. Now, it's kind of a skinny neck because remember he's made of wood. So, kind of right out from just on the side of his mouth there. And a little curving line that kind of overlaps that. And then we're going to do his shoulders and his arms. So he's got kind of like this little marionette costume on. So now I can do this big bow in the middle here. same kind of thing as the bows in Minnie Mouse's hair. You can kind of see into it there. All right, we're doing fantastic so far. So then we'll do this on. Stop right there.
Drop that.
3 lines there.
Yeah.
Cuff of his glove.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so now we'll do his other arm. And as I was drawing this with pencils, I intentionally wanted to make this hand a little bit bigger than that one, just because as he's turning, it would be closer to us in space. So I don't know if that's something you want to try and do, but that's what I did. And 3 little lines again for his arm. Cuff his glove there. His thumb. Index finger.
Drop that.
All right, so far so good. So now we can do, the stuff at the bottom of his jacket here. So right under where we stopped here, kind of pull it up just a little bit. Suspenders. Button down there. Connect that. And then this edge is kind of hard, but like that. we have the whole top half. So the hard part is over. So now I'm gonna kind of draw this upside down so you can see. He's gonna do the shorts, the legs, and the feet, and then add the little details to the pants here. So.
Drop that. Drop that.
This part gets a little bit complicated because the joints of his legs. Considering he's made of wood. We got a drum right in pencil, then shouldn't be a problem. So now I'm going to switch back to the fine point Sharpie just to add details in here. All right, and there we have it. So that's our finished line drawing of Pinocchio. I'm gonna speed the video up a little bit and darken in some of these lines. All right, so there's our finished drawing of Pinocchio with black Sharpies. So I know when I do the time lapse there and I said I'm gonna go back and darken it in, I just want you all to know, if you are following along, I'm not just darkening in every line. There is a method to the madness. What I'm doing is I'm trying to work out where there would be natural shadows in the character so that I can darken in those areas, which ultimately gives the character a little bit more of a three-dimensional quality. So like the bottom of his nose, the bottom of his hands, the bottom of his feet, I make those extra dark, but the parts that I do in the fine point Sharpie, I don't go back and darken those in because the contrast between the super thick lines and the thin lines really brings the character to life. So if you've been drawing along, right now would be the perfect time to pause the video, adjust any of your lines, and then the only thing left to do is color this thing in. So let's rock and roll. All right, so I think that's as far as I'm gonna take the colors today. I just kind of like mapped out where the different colors go and did some kind of the detail work because as always, I'm gonna let my 3-year-old daughter Maymay finish coloring this in and finish the party with a bang, which she's having the time of her life every week coloring these in. So I hope you guys had fun at the art party today. And we'll see you next time.